On a day we celebrate freedom, we also think about the sacrifice made by our troops and by their families. Armed Forces Insurance is honoring Karen Gunther as the 2013 Marine Military Spouse of the Year. She started the Semper Fi Fund. That group raises money for service members and their loved ones in need. Karen joins us now along with her husband, Marine Colonel Glenn Gunther. Good morning to both of you and happy 4th.
Thank you. Good morning.
So, Karen, when you started this, you had $500. You had a nonprofit for Dummies book.
Right.
And you have since raised $101 million.
Right.
How did you do that?
We, I believe, are a good news story on how much America loves their service members and their families. I was not a fundraiser. I'm an ICU nurse of 20 years.
Right.
So we were doing the right things for the right reasons, and people believed in what we were doing. And we took one step at a time. We keep it simple.
And most importantly, you believed you could do this. Why?
Well, I believe military spouses, all services, are very strong and resilient. And we really don't know the word no. You know, we move every 2 years.
Right.
We live a very challenging, wonderful life.
Right.
And I think I felt this was something so important that people would believe in it. And we had a great group to help us.
Colonel Gunther, part of this was inspired because you were away. You've been deployed twice. When your wife first told you that she had this idea, how far did you think she was going to be able to take it?
Well, knowing Karen, I knew that if it could go far, she was going to take it far. But I had no idea that it was going to grow as large as it has, or it was going to grow as quickly as it has.
And what's so unique about this is you're not just helping out military members with a one-time award of money or whatever they need. You really stay with them.
We made that commitment early on that we would help at time of injury or illness, and we would stay with them, remain faithful for as long as they needed us.
What kind of help are you talking about? You really kind of fill in the gaps here between what the government does, correct?
We do. We don't duplicate what the government does. So we help where the government can't. And it's a variety of needs, from the bedside to one of my favorite new things that we're helping with are action track chairs. So if someone is missing both 2 legs or paralyzed, they can still get out and go fishing and play in the snow with their kids and live a great quality of life. And that's what it's about.
And people don't realize how costly it is for members who suffer injuries. You know, it's not just them, but often their loved ones can't work for a time because they're helping them to convalesce. They need to change their homes. They need to change their transportation. There are so many needs.
And that's what we saw at the beginning. And then we just keep evolving those needs. And we have a lot of work to do. I'm hoping America continues to stay by us, because what I thought was going to be a 1 or 2 year effort, now I know for decades we have a lot of work to do.
And it's important here, I think, to note that I mean, you're helping not just the soldiers involved in this, the veterans, you're helping the families of these veterans too, right?
We are. We're helping the spouses. We have a children's camp in a couple weeks. For children whose parent has been severely wounded, because sometimes they get forgotten about. Everyone is at the bedside in a crisis, and the children become adults too soon sometimes. So we're doing this fantastic children's camp for the kids, so they can be together and share stories and camaraderie.
Where have you raised most of the money? Has it come from individuals? Has it come from corporations? And if people want to help, what can they do?
Most of the money has come from just the average American, and it's $10 or $25. The last couple of years, we've had some amazing large donors. Bob and Renee Parsons, different groups have just really understood what we were doing, and they want to be a part of it, and they've helped us. It's going to be a challenge going forward. So if people of every income level, like I said, $5, $10, it all matters, up to the corporate $50,000. And they can go to our website. We have people that host barbecues or motorcycle poker runs. We try to involve the communities.
So many ways to help. All right, thank you both so much.